Here we are again at Sunnydale on a cool but sunny day, and today we're going to be looking at a brand new caravan. Now this is a Willerby Brookwood, so let's take a look at it now. So like I say, this is the Willerby Brookwood. It's a brand new caravan. It is the 2022 model. It's quite small though. It's a 28 by 12 foot caravan, but it has the bonus that it can go on a small pitch, which means the site fees start from just $1,995. You can also get this caravan on finance, so let's go in and take a look. So we're greeted by this split straight down middle where you've got, struggling to get through the door there. So where you've got a split where you've got your living room, your dining room, that then rotates to your kitchen. So we've literally, there you go, that's the tour done, only joking. Right, so we've got this really long curved settee sofa, and it looks really firm. So let's take a seat. And it's solid this. I won't be surprised if there is a sofa bed in here. It is very comfortable. And then looking over there, that is our TV area. So you've got a nice big long unit, which means you can get a really big TV in there. In the corner there, look, we've got USB plug sockets, so you can charge your phones, and we've got loads of cupboards. So there is literally loads and loads of storage above the TV. So those that, I don't know, maybe still have videos or DVDs, you can get loads of them in, or you can fill them full of books. And then likewise, we've got lots of cupboard space below, which is fantastic. Put your board games in there maybe, or your knitting. We've got a little radiator. Now these some plasticky bits that are hanging about that clearly are off somewhere that need fixing. We've got these nice big bay windows with, I'd say, nice curtains. They look all right to me. Yep, standard. Nice big mirror. Again, we've got another USB socket there. That's quite handy, that, because if you sat in corner watching TV here, you could have your feet up on, well, you'd want a puffy, wouldn't you? But you could sit here in corner, you could have your phone on charge there, and you could have a cup of tea or a beer here, couldn't you? Now, swiping round at the side of the door there, look, you've got a little radiator. So there's so far 2 radiators. I've spotted one there and one there, meaning that it's probably quite cosy and toasty when you've got the heating blaring. Now coming over to the kitchen, fairly standard sink. We've got, again, lots of cupboards, and they have these little gaps underneath so that if you're shutting them, you don't catch your fingers. Not that you should. Oh, and the soft closing as well, look. See, they've got little soft closing cupboards. Well, that didn't sound soft, did it? Right, then we've got a microwave here. And we've got space up here, obviously plug for extractor van, which I do quite like them style ones. This cupboard here, absolutely pointless, because you're really going to struggle to get stuff in and out. You're only going to use maybe that section, if anything. And then we've got some nice cupboards under the sink. Brand new cooker, looking all right. We've got a little bit of space there for putting stuff on. Now here's something I really like. Look at this lamp, this light. Really nice, that, isn't it? I wonder if we've got any lights. I wonder if it's connected up, so we can see that working. No, it's not turned. No, it's plugged in. So we've got that nice lamp above the dining table. The only thing I think here with the dining table, there's not much space around it. So if somebody sat there, they're going to be blocking the hallway, and also 2 people around there are not going to really get in. So you're going to struggle to get more than 2 people round that, I think. We've got a nice big fridge freezer covering all of that, and presumably this is where we're hiding the boiler. Yeah, there we are. Now we do have a coat rack there. Again, the only downside, you know when you've got a coat rack in the hallway, and I've had this with my past 2 caravans now, is especially not too bad you like summer coats, you light coats, but when you've got your winter coats there, they're that puffy that as you walk down hallway, you sort of get stuck a little bit, or you're knocking them off. So it's not always best. Designers, manufacturers, if you're listening, try find ways of putting these in cupboards, please, so we're not having them in the hallway. It would be better. Right, do like this wood effect on the doors. Right, we come into the bedroom. Now, we've got a nice big, really big bed here. And what I do like is, you see that backboard there? That backboard basically means you can sit there in bed and read a book without your head hurting against any wood. Likewise, you can look at your phone and play games in the morning while having your morning cup of coffee. So that's quite nice. And then if you look, they've actually put the plug socket on the far wall rather than it being on this side, which I think is quite nice, that. And it's exactly the same on the other side as well, look. And then underneath here we've got some little spotlights, so they'll provide a nice bit of light if you need to, if you're reading a book. And then we've got in the corner, we've got, it looks like a bit of a funny shape, but basically part of that there is the bathroom. And then over there, look, we've got a little area for people to do the hair and makeup. There's a little puffet, and there's a little plug socket. There's a plug socket there to plug in your hairdryer, your straighteners, whatever else you might want. And then we've got loads of drawers and a relatively, how big is it? Oh, it's bigger than you think because it goes back a bit. So yeah, it's quite a big wardrobe. You've got power supply there for your TV aerials, and that there will connect into like an aerial booster. So yeah, pretty cool. And again, you may notice that above the bed there is loads of cupboards for storage, so you can use that for clothing or towels. Ah, look, it's actually an ottoman bed. I kicked that with my foot and I thought, oh yeah, that's an ottoman bed there. So yeah, loads of storage underneath. Awesome. Nice. Right, so we're coming out. And then we'll go to his right, just in here, and we're into the bathroom, which has got this weird, trippy wall. But it's quite nice. Standard toilet. Let's have a sit down on here. Plenty of space around the toilet, and then there's your shower. It's quite a tall shower, it's quite a big shower, so you'll get, you know, you'll get in there comfortably. Again, they don't have any like little areas for shelves, so you'd have to put something on there. And then we've got this nice cabinet above the sink, so you can put all your bits and bobs in there, your toothbrush, hair gel, whatever else you might have. And again, we've got a little light over there to light it up so you can see yourself. And we've got these nice fabric blinds, which I think is a massive improvement on the metal blinds. And then we're going to come into the second bedroom now. And yeah, fairly standard second bedroom, a little bit snug walking in. But look, we've got a plug so both children can sit there charging their phones while they're being unsociable. And you've got a little wardrobe there, and you've got a cupboard each above each bed so they can keep more personal stuff in the cupboards. And that's the little bedroom. So we'll come back out and let's have one last look in the living room. It's the sofa that does it for me. I think that sofa is a lovely, big, comfortable sofa, and I also quite like that. This is a little Caravan. I think I mentioned it's 28 foot, but the bonus being of that is it will go on a smaller pitch, which means you can get cheaper pitch fees, which means you can get pitch fees for £1,995 for the year on our park. You can also get this on finance. I don't know what the finance actually is, I never bothered to ask, but I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm going to drop an example of the finance on this van in the description below. So my question is who do you think this would suit? Me personally, I think it'd suit either like a grandma granddad, like my grandma and granddad, but older grandma granddads that maybe haven't got any young grandkids, or a very young couple with maybe one child. I think they would be the perfect people for this Caravan. But you tell me who you think this Caravan would be good for. And other than that, I'll see you down the club. Goodbye.